AstroCurious, and welcome to the AstroCurious Weekly, your cosmic briefing for living life with a little more intention and a lot more sparkle. I'm your host Joya, your favorite Sunday astro girl who reads the sky so you don't have to read 15 boring horoscopes looking for answers. Every week, I break down the astrology you actually need, the stuff that tells you when to push, when to chill, when to flirt, when to be bold. I want to simply let the universe do its thing. Grab your Google Calendar or your planner, your emotional support beverage, because we're diving into the week ahead. And, babe, Monday's coming in hot in a very Scorpio way. Okay, let's begin with Monday the 17th, the Deep Water Power Day. Truly, this Monday will arrive with a sense of purpose. This is one of those rare days when the universe seems to lean over, hand you a neatly printed to-do list and say, you're capable of more than you think. Go on. We will start with the Sun in Scorpio forming a trine to both Jupiter and Saturn. The trine is a very positive aspect. So it's an inspired combination of optimism and discipline. It's the astrological equivalent of having a brilliant idea and the structure to bring it to life. The energy feels like, I'm inspired, I am motivated, and surprisingly, I'm also organized enough to follow through. So if you're in a creative field, writing, design, visual arts, content creation, branding, or simply someone who thrives when a project finally clicks into place, Monday will offer momentum. And Scorpio brings depth and laser focus, while Jupiter expands your sense of possibility. And finally, Saturn lays down the practical pathways that will make the vision real. So when the three work together, this is remarkably effective. And water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, will feel this even more strongly. It's as if the universe quietly places a spotlight on you. Your intuition is stronger, your ideas flow more freely, and you might feel unusually aligned. So make the most of that if you're a water sign. The other very important transit of the day is Mercury sextile Pluto, which adds intensity and truthfulness to your conversation and your thinking. This transit creates the ideal conditions for meaningful discussions, honest insights, psychological clarity, and words that genuinely shift something inside you or someone else. So this is not the day for small talk or vague statements. It is the day when someone says something real and it lands. So if you need to pitch an idea, negotiate terms, admit something, confront something or someone, or simply speak with honesty and purpose, Monday is the ideal day. But be mindful because Pluto makes words significant, so only say what you really mean. So to recap, Monday is the day to tackle the task you've been avoiding. You know what we're talking about. Begin the creative project you've been circling around. Initiate the important conversation and trust your instincts as they are unusually clear. Monday will blend manifestation with strategy in a powerful way. Use it with intention. Let's move to Tuesday the 18th, the quiet power move day. As we move into Tuesday, the cosmos say, take a break. Not much is happening astrologically, which honestly is a blessing. A quiet sky is like when your phone finally stops buzzing and you can actually hear yourself think. The main influence of Tuesday is the moon in Scorpio, still offering emotional insight, but in a more understated and internal way. So this Tuesday is not a day for big moves. It's a day to move smart. Scorpio moon energy says, think strategically, don't rush, don't overshare, do not show all your cards. So if Monday felt like execute the mission, Tuesday is more protect the plan. It's the vibe of quietly deleting 300 photos from your camera roll while drinking a matcha like nothing is happening. So how are you going to make the most of Tuesday? Use the day for fine-tuning whatever you started on Monday, organizing your thoughts or your files. The Scorpio moon really loves order behind the scene. observing more than speaking, and keeping conversations intentional. Avoid impulsive moves and words. And if you feel a little moodier or more intense than usual, that's just the Scorpio moon adding a dash of mystery to your aura. Lean into it, practice the art of the poker face. So Tuesday is not going to be loud, but it's still powerful in its own way. It's the kind of day where you make decisions that change things quietly, and everybody else will only notice much later. Let's move now to Wednesday, 19th. Charisma activated. Wednesday is where things get interesting again. Mercury, the planet of communication, thinking, texting, DM sliding, and overanalyzing screenshots, is officially entering Scorpio. Translation: we are going deep now. If you have any planets in Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, whatever, congratulations, your charisma just got a cosmic upgrade. Like, people can feel you walk into a room, even if you're still 3 blocks away. Your words hit harder, your gaze hits harder, your intuition hits the hardest. Mercury in Scorpio is seductive, strategic, and just a little bit spooky in the best way. Think mysterious main character energy. But, and this is important, avoid going against the rules just for the sake of rebellion. Remember that this Mercury is retrograde. Scorpio Mercury loves to push limits, test vibes, and sometimes provoke for sport. But this is not the good time to do this. We don't want I did it because it felt dangerous. We want I did it because it was smart, aligned, and I had receipts. So choose intention or impulse in general, but specifically when this Mercury is retrograde. Now, dreams. Please write down your dreams this week. And especially if you have any special dream around Wednesday. Mercury in Scorpio opens the psychic floodgates. Symbolism, patterns, deja vu moments, ancestral whispers, all of it. Your subconscious is basically hosting a TED Talk at 3 a.m. and you are going to want those notes. Now let's talk about the fun part. Date night potential on Wednesday is high. This is sultry, magnetic, soft, dark, romantic energy. So Wednesday might be the perfect night for a deep conversation over wine, asking real questions, making eye contact for slightly too long, subtle but unmissable chemistry. So Wednesday promised to be intimate, intuitive, and quietly powerful. Engage with the depth it offers, but direct the intensity with purpose. You've been warned. And let's move to Thursday, the 20th, the Cosmic Purge. Okay, so Thursday is going to be the day because we have a new moon in Scorpio. So if Monday was powerful, Thursday is going to be powerful, all capital letters. This is the kind of new moon where you wake up feeling like you lived 3 lifetimes. It's intense, it's mystical, it's a kind of emotional spring cleaning. Scorpio new moons are not light, decorative new beginnings. They are deep, sincere turning point. The kind where you can feel an internal shift happening, even if nothing looks different on the surface just yet. Think emotional renewal with substance. So this is a beautiful day to write down your new goals, your fresh desires, the version of you that's rising out of the ashes like a phoenix. Because Scorpio loves transformation. It's basically Scorpio's love language. And also, this is a great day for rituals. Just keep them simple and safe. For instance, you can light a candle, write down everything you want gone from your life, habits, fears, patterns, people, that situationship that goes to you every Mercury retrograde, just like now. And then you can burn the paper, just make sure and make it safe, and flush the ashes. It's symbolic, it's final, and it's also very cinematic. There's also a bonus today. We also have Sun and Mercury conjunct. It's a great alignment that brings clarity, direction, and sharp mental focus. So while the moon is handling the emotional detox, the Sun-Mercury combo is like, let's make plan, Let's move. Let's do something. So this is also a fantastic day for booking a trip, preparing a move, working out, sweating it out, moving your body, dancing in the living room. It's the perfect mix of let it go and let's go. So the message for Thursday is very simple. Clear the old, call in the new, move your body, move your energy, and move your life forward. It's going to be a peak transformational day. Make the most of it. Okay, let's move to Friday the 21st, the Temptation Day. On Friday, the urge to do something chaotic will be real because we got the Sun opposite Uranus, which is cosmic rebellion energy. This transit is the astrological equivalent of waking up and thinking, maybe I should dye my hair red, or quit my job, or move to Bali, or text that person I definitely should not text. Uranus is the planet of rebellion, disruption, plot twist, and spontaneous haircuts, or fringes. The Sun is your identity, your vibe, your sense of self. So if you put them opposite each other, suddenly the status quo feels like a personal insult. Fixed signs, pay attention. So if you're Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or Aquarius, you are especially activated. You're like, I refuse to be trapped by routine for one more second. So deep breaths, hydrate, step away from the scissors. This transit wants you to make a change, but the real transformation should happen inside, not on your hair, your job, or your relationship status. So before you burn your life down, ask yourself, am I being called to evolve, or am I just bored? Now, for the soothing balm of the day, we also got Sun trine Neptune, which brings peace, softness, intuition, and emotional flow. This is where music becomes medicine. Seriously. Neptune says, tap out the chaos energy and come vibe with me. Which brings us to the song of the week, Snooze by Caesar. Why? Because snooze is soft, emotional, honest, intimate, the perfect antidote to the intensity of the Scorpio-filled week. It's a song you play when you're in your feeling, but in a grown, grounded, self-aware way. It helps you tap into your heart without spiraling, connects you back to what matters, and melts the static Uranus chaos into something tender. Put it on while you journal, clean, stretch, walk, or stare out of a window. It's the perfect emotional background score for the week's transformation. Friday's motto is, don't change everything, change the right thing. And let music guide you to the truth underneath the impulse. Happy listening. Now we are entering the weekend zone, Saturday the 22nd, adventure mode on. On Saturday, we start Sagittarius season. The Sun officially enters Sagittarius today and the vibe shifts immediately. So on Saturday, you feel like someone opened a window in your soul and let fresh air, sunshine, and chaotic optimism pour in. If Scorpio season was the deep dive, Sagittarius season is the bounce back. Think energy, travel, laughter, adventures, playfulness, big visions, girls' night that accidentally ends up at 3 a.m., but in a wholesome way. So life goes from emotional project to road trip with your favorite people. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you feel this the most. Your spirit lifts, your momentum returns, your motivation wakes up and chooses joy. It's like you're solar powered again. Everyone else benefits too from Sagittarius energy, but you're glowing. So everyone, this is the perfect weekend to plan a trip, explore your own city like you're a tourist. Try something random like indoor golf, bowling, or pop-up event, and say yes to spontaneous fun and invitation. Sagittarius energy reminds you that life is an adventure, and the point isn't perfection, it's expansion. So follow the spark, try the thing, and laugh louder. And here we are on Sunday the 23rd. Big clarity, big vision. On that day, Mercury and Jupiter are vibing in harmony, and it's the perfect conclusion of the whole week. Mercury is your mind, the way you think, plan, and choose, whereas Jupiter is your expansion, your faith, your growth, your big picture. This transit validates your ambitions. It's like the universe is whispering to you, your dreams are not too big. Your goals are not too much. You actually have everything you need to make them real. It's the opposite of the imposter syndrome. So use today to journal your real priorities. Reconnect with your long-term vision, especially as we're going towards the new year. Map out the next steps towards your goals and get honest about what you want and what you don't want. And here's the secret sauce of the day: seek community. Jupiter loves teamwork, alliances, share wisdom, people who uplift you, and Mercury is all about communication. So reach out to your friends, find collaborators, ask for support, join forces with people who see your potential or share your vision. Remember that your ideas get bigger when spoken aloud, and they get stronger when you share them with the right people. So Sunday's vibe is going to be simple. You're not dreaming too big, you're dreaming exactly right, and you don't have to do it alone. And this was your cosmic weather for the week, dear AstroCurious. If you like this episode, please share it with someone who needs a little astro guidance, or leave a review, or come hang with me on Instagram at the.astro.curious. I love hearing how the energy plays out in your life. Have a magical, aligned, and adventurous week, and I'll see you next Sunday.